Now, let me get back to the idea of big tech versus little tech, right? People have tried to separate this narrative, but the reality is they're not separated at all. In fact, big tech is very much involved in little tech, and all these companies, so NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, have done hundreds of deals investing in these AI companies. So it's not separate, they're all really connected. And here's this incredible slide that came out from Morgan Stanley that shows you how OpenAI has all these deals with all these large companies of hundreds of billions of dollars of co-investments. So we just said that they closed a $122 billion round. Well, 50 billion of that is coming from Amazon, right? And they're saying 15 billion is cash, but they are conditioning the rest on having an IPO or reaching AGI. Another 30 billion is coming from NVIDIA. Another 30 billion is coming from SoftBank. And so they all have these circular deals. And you know who doesn't like this $50 billion Amazon deal? Microsoft, right? Microsoft was the original holder of OpenAI. And they said, wait a minute, you're supposed to use Azure. What do you mean you're doing a deal with Amazon with AWS? So now they're threatening litigation. It's interesting for those of you who do accounting, how to think about this. There was a prior era in the dot-com era where there was a lot of circular deals and off-balance sheet investments. And here we are in this world where there's a lot of this going on, a lot of investments from the big tech that book this as also revenue because they invest in you, but you're supposed to rebuy compute power from them. So it's like circular deals. And that's going to be interesting how that plays out. Maybe in a couple of years, we'll have another podcast and talk about how that ended up.